Hello guys and welcome to Tycoon Online 2-Star Channel, Episode 2. Today is pretty interesting. First of all, I am level 5 now. I'm not sure if this is still the max level or there have been any sort of changes in the game, but I've discovered that slot requests are only 7.5 minutes now. And plane requests are only 15 minutes, which I believe that's half of what it was at level 5 before. So I don't know if that's because there's been a change in the game. Since I last played, that would make it so that the level system is higher. But I really do think they just decreased the amount of time that slot and plane requests take by half, or that is because some sort of special event going on that I don't know of, or something like that. But whatever it is, I love it. I really love having 7.5 minute slot requests, because that would make the slot request timer low enough to the point where I could even play this game like continuously. For example, when I'm recording, I wouldn't feel the need to stop to wait for a slot request to finish when my slot request timer is this short. Yeah, so with that, basically, like, I would be able to play this game just continuously without having to worry. So anyways, what was I doing? I was gonna make some routes, but as I'm seeing now, I have forgotten to do many of the preparation things I need to be doing routes. So, first of all, my financial report, pretty interesting. As you can see, I have 50k or 60k, which is not bad considering my entire fleet of aircraft is Tupolev 134s right now. So as you can see, these are the most efficient plane along with the 124, but I do prefer the 134 because you don't have to spam as many routes out to achieve the same level of profit. But anyways, what was I doing? So first of all, enjoying the fact that these two slot requests are glitched, but besides that, oh right, I need slots in North America. Yeah, so where can I land in London from London? So scanning, I don't see many good options. There's one. Tuscan, Portland. I'm guessing most of this area of the United States. I don't know what it's called. I don't even know what that part of the United States is called. Like the part not on the East Coast, but in the middle, like the shitty part with Ohio and stuff. Um, Anyways, I think Portland will be the city of my choice. Ooh, no, that's gonna have a problem. It's gonna be too close to. Yeah, that's gonna have a problem because that's just gonna be too close to the other side. So that's gonna be annoying. Let's see. What cities can I do like a Seoul to Europe to North America with? So as you can see, both of these are untaken, which is unbelievable. But almost everything to North America is taken, which is an unusual problem to have. Seoul to Manchester. Man, I would love to do a stopover with Seoul to Manchester, but like I don't like even Philadelphia, Boston, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago. Yes, like literally every. I have San Diego, but I can't even do that because they're too close. Oh, I have Mexico City, but there's no slots. So unfortunately, something like that is unavailable. So I guess I'll just need to find out Seoul is untaken too. Glasgow, no slots. Birmingham, no slots. Uh, Man, I'm surprised how challenging this is. There is a lot more competition in this world than there is Hamburg. I bet that's taken to every city in North America. And what a surprise. I was right. Oh, I do have options like Washington. Um, Obviously Washington isn't great, but I can't really complain. Let's see how far that is to Sao Paulo. Nope, out of range. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to be looking at Washington or Philadelphia. Let me just check that that is indeed untaken. And yes, it is. So I'm going to do some slot requests in both Philadelphia and Washington. So yeah, basically what I'm getting prepared for here is I'm just doing the slot requests I need in order to make my stopover routes with my 747s, which of course, is eventually going to be like my main butter. And I have 5 minutes to make as many as possible because, as you can see right now, I have like what 20 leased. So I'm gonna have that 20 lease expense just like hammering down on me next turn. So if I don't use any of the aircraft, it's gonna be even worse. So I'm gonna have to use as many as I can in the next 5 minutes to dampen that effect of having that many unused leased aircraft. Unused leased aircraft are terrible, of course, because they don't contribute to your profit and they do contribute to your expenses significantly. So you really do want to make sure you don't sit on a large amount of leased aircraft for more than a turn or two, or however long it takes you to, create the routes for all those aircraft. So as you can see here, I'm just setting up the routes. One thing I do find annoying about stopover routes is the way this game handles the stopover routes is like basically when you replace the aircraft from a two class aircraft to a 3 class aircraft, it doesn't change the price for the first class, so it just remains at a very low pricing for first class. And when you, what's it called, like try and change it, it only allows you to change one half of the stopover route. So even manually, you can't set a decent price. So, what city can I land in with London? Like this is thorough. It has been thoroughly taken. All the good routes. I remember there was here. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of slot requests to. I'm gonna have to do a lot and a lot of slot requests. Yeah, every time you start making your first international routes, I always find that you lack slots in all the continents because most of the slots I own are in tiny, big cities and just the USA. Um, yeah, so I always find that when you start, you're always lacking in enough slots. So let's try and make some routes that go this way. Not sure if I have all the cities I need. Like, I could use Bern and Marseille. This world is pretty good, actually. Um, like, the World Traveler Index is very, very respectable. And because it's respectable, that means I'll be able to hopefully find some decent routes. So, yeah, like, as you can see, this is untaken, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Uh, Obviously, I can't do it because I have no slots in there. But I could later on. Yeah, but in general, very thorough. Uh, Whoever's been taking these routes has been very thorough. So I'm gonna have to, take a long time to find a lot of these routes, but of course I will still be able to. Like, I'm not sure if this is breaking that 10,000K rule. Yeah, it is. Um, so yeah, I can still obviously find great routes like this available. Like, it's not gonna be as reliably full, but it's definitely still gonna be doing well. Uh, like a route like this for a 747, the occupancy will not be 100 on all turns. Like on the upturns, you'll be, making 100% occupancy. And say on an upturn on a route like this, you'll probably be making, I don't know, 6, 7K, 7 to 8K, depending, probably around 8K for each half of the route. And then on the downturns, you'll only be making like 4.5, something like that, K, which is not a lot, but it's still more than enough to be profitable. So very profitable. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do Budapest, Prague, Leipzig. I forget. No, Leipzig's pretty small. Hamburg, of course, as I saw earlier. How's Malmo? Oh, tiny. Stockholm. How's Stockholm to North America? Probably pretty tapped out. Surprisingly not. I see a lot and a lot of options. So, I guess I'm gonna be requesting slots in Stockholm because I see that as a pretty good potential. Um, in addition, I have ordered some cargo planes, but I'll only be using them once I run out of money from using 747s, because that will happen soon. Um, I'm not sure how many 747s I'm gonna manage to make before I decide that the kind of routes I'm being forced to make are so bad I don't want them anymore. But I have a feeling I'm gonna run out of money before that happens, and I hope it does. Next turn, I'm gonna have something probably pretty shitty. I'm probably gonna be my net report will go down by a lot next turn. I can tell you that much. Um, but whatever. Uh, I guess it kind of has to happen for. Um, kind of has to happen when you fucking release so many aircraft in one turn as I did. And unluckily for me, it was at a time where I cannot use all of them right away. Yeah, I can't believe how thorough everybody's been to taking the routes to Britain. I really love the routes to Britain because there's so many. They're all in one place, so they're almost all the same distance from each other. So you really only have to like, if you're making a route and you're checking the routes to Britain, you only really have to check once because they're all in the same place. Like, while if you're doing Europe or something, you have to scan a really large area for the routes you're looking for. Um, Here about like this, it's just like everything's in one place, but unfortunately. Nothing seems to really be available. Like, these are the kind of routes I don't really want to take with a 747, because I don't think they'll be full enough, to be honest. At least not without a price reduction, a pretty big one. Yeah, but of course you can see, like, I'm gonna put the limit for a 747 as 750, 300, 750, and what I mean by that is the cities connecting to each other will have to have at least 1,050 combined business and tour. Like, for example, London has, 850-ish combined business and tour, and Paris has 700. So, of course, those two cities connected would have more than enough. But, like, if you're using a smaller city uh, Cologne, however you say that, you'd have to connect it to a city of at least, let's see, at least 700 so that the combined is more than 1,000. Um, yeah. Uh, I think that's what my limit for the 747 will be. Now I'm curious. Let's look at my financial report. Wow, like I switched from a profit of 60K to a loss. Um, yeah, of course that's because I have like what 20 leased 747s and only 3 of them are being used. So that's a lot and a lot of expense. Um, Yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay, so what was I gonna say? I was gonna use Prague, Stockholm. This is a pretty good memory test. I don't think I'm passing. Budapest. What else? What else? And you know what? I'll just do Brussels. Wait, Brussels has been taken. Has it been taken? Yeah, it's been taken to all the good ones. All right. Man, people are very thorough in this world. Ooh, Toulouse. Yeah. We got options. We got options. Let's see. Let's see on the other side. Oh, sweet. All right, we can do Toulouse. Um, yep. Yeah, I can see that in this world I'm gonna struggle a lot more than before to find routes. Though who knows? Maybe. Oh wait, I have 15-minute slot request now. Why did I have 7.5 minute slot requests? If they're now 15 minutes, all right. I guess that was some kind of promotion thing for that turn. I don't know. Maybe it was because I spent credits. Or not spent, but I spent money that turn. I don't know. I don't know if that's a bonus of spending money. But now that I have long ass slot requests again, I'm kind of sad. Um, well, anyways, because I have long slot requests, I guess I'm gonna cut the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I don't have enough money. Of course, I don't have enough money. I need to lease, of course. Yeah, next episode, I guess you get another update on how much my financial report has recovered from being negative 11K this turn. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys.